Yay! It's Luna Tower Battles Day 2. So last night after we left, I used a few of my girls, and this morning took out the rest of them and did the rest of my dailies. So here I am on my own again. Oh, hey, I have to do the full heal. They're all dead, so. Yay! There we go. Now, my parties and what was it? FFF. Okay. This is a trial battle with one of the parties that appears to have won on the third time through, which may or may not be significant. Let me make sure my volume is off so I'm not echoing here. There we go. Okay. And there's a bunch of stuff going on in the Discord. So if you hear a bunch of Discord announcements and stuff on the end, that's what's going on. I won! And I only lost one person, which is unacceptable. So that's frustrating. Whew. Hey, how's it going? Fork? Okay. My chat sometimes has weird formatting in it, so I wasn't sure what was going on there. So, hi. Dang it. I'm going to try that again to see who died and what's up. Because I wasn't really paying attention, and I should have been. I was busy talking and checking my Discord because my Discord was going dingly dingly ding in my Twitch Discord, which is different from the YouTube one. The YouTube one is here. The link is here. They're busy setting up a whole bunch of bots, and poor Muimi. Is it Muimi that died, or was it June that died? Yep, it was June. Dang it. And I think I am the only June in the... And that's okay. No, that doesn't sound weird at all. More Tower of Luna, thanks. I am so far behind. I'm only at floor 190 because I guess I've spent all of my time bringing up teams for PvP, the two arenas, and the clan battles, and didn't really focus on Luna Tower. Now, in this case, they all died. This is really sad. Let me check past parties to see if there's anybody that can do this. My EO is really lame. Let's see, you turn. So sometimes I have a lot of trouble with the zeros, but the rest of them seem to be like, not bad. That last night I went through all of the 180s with the same team. Then it was when I got to 190. That's when things got rough. And I know I really appreciate you watching all my videos. You can watch all of them. You can watch all the clan battles. You can watch. Do you watch the Genshin ones too, or just the Princess Connect? I'm just curious. Yeah, I didn't think EO was going to make it. And when the tank goes down, everyone goes down. I hate to spend 2 days on this one, which I've done in the past. I think it was 150. I think 150 was really tough, and I think it actually took me 2 months to get through 150. I don't have a Tomo. Oh, this one looks actually kind of interesting. I just use simple letters. I mean, oh, thanks. I appreciate it. For watch time, oops. Um, yeah, watch time is a important thing. Let's see, which one? It was this one. RRTT. I don't know. I just pick simple. Say, this is where my problem was. I came in here and I was like, dink. Okay, replace that one. Okay, let's see what happens. Yukari, I have my UB on my Yukari, so maybe that'll make a difference. And like I said, I don't think that there's any Junes in the supports. But my June is really buff, so it's like, it's... She's only dying because stuff. Oh, well, thanks. This is my second mic. I have another mic that I'm not using at the moment because it's difficult to use while using the headset without a stand. And that's this one here. That's the one I used for about the first 6 months. And then I switched to the headset mic and I did some tuning to try to make it sound somewhat reasonable. Oh, this one looks like it's possible. I might be able to do this one. Of course, it's all RNG, right? There we go. Freaking awesome. I should probably have a hat on. Yesterday I streamed with a hat on because the lights, for some reason, were really bothering me. I think it's a seasonal thing. Alright, I'm going to have to keep my eyes on the dead. The dead. The dead. So normally I don't stream on weekends, aside from a couple special things. So this weekend, of course, it's Luna Towers, and I think in 2 weekends it's going to be. I think it's 2 weekends. Then we've got the clan battles. I think there's a 10-day gap between them, so we'll see. I hope it's not next weekend, because if it is, I won't be able to stream because I have to go somewhere this next weekend. The other thing is that on my Twitch right now, I'm doing Genshin, but I'm doing sponsored streams. So I'm playing another game for half of my stream, and then providing people the opportunity to get loot boxes by typing in my code and stuff like that. But that's only a 1 week thing. I don't normally do that. So I don't normally stream Genshin on Sundays. Or Saturdays, for that matter. Yay, we did it, girls! Yes! Whew, that was so troublesome. Last night I fed all of my girls to the Luna Tower battles, of course. When a girl's dead, she's dead. And sometimes when you have difficulty going through it, you just throw all of them in. One at a time, just boom-bitty, boom-bitty, boom. Until they're all gone. And then the next day you get a reset, and that's what I came in on this one. Alright, so I got my pink heart. That's what you use for the ultimate equipment upgrade. Yes, okay. Floor 191. And right now, the way things have been going, I've been kind of happy to get through 5 floors a day. So I got through 5 floors yesterday, and then the 190 was my 6th. So let's see what happens. Past parties. This one again. I like this party. In fact, I may even have it already stored. Let's see. I'm going to put it on edit 2 right here. Okay. Trial, start. My parties, edit 2, AA. Begin trial. Okay. So normally what I do is I also stream on YouTube for about 40-ish minutes, give or take, depending on what time I start. And then if it's like 6 p.m.-ish my time, then at 7 p.m.-ish my time, I go over to Twitch and do Genshin. Monday through Friday. Oh, thanks, Stormy. You two are awesome. You're making me feel good. You know, when you got a low day, if you know things aren't just going the way you wanted, and you got like issues you have to work out, and you're like, dude, that feels good. Thanks. That's awesome. I hope I'm not disturbing your work. I don't want to be like responsible for like stuff breaking and everyone getting in trouble and all. Well, this didn't go well, so let's see who else we've got. This was, like I said, one of my favorite teams, so I'm really happy that that it was on the list. But let's see. Do I have a buffer team than this? This one, oh, that's auto, auto, auto. That's one thing I look for because I cannot do. If it's not auto, it just doesn't work for me usually. There's very like Anna. If I'm doing Anna, I can do manual because of the way her meta works. But others, I just can't. Kaori dies easy in this team here. Kaori right there, the second girl on the far right, the second from the right. She has a tendency to die hard depending on who. So actually, I could try it with the team I just did. Let's see, trial, start. And take out June and Uimi. Replace them with Miyako and Kaori. And see what happens. Alright, just making an addition to my Discord because I just want to make sure that the bot that picks up this fact that I'm on YouTube had a little bit more information. The YouTube Discord is freaking awesome. If you two haven't joined it, or whoever else on right now haven't joined it, sign up. It's in my About section here. The YouTube Discord is very informative. The people who manage it are great. Done a great job with the games I play here. Which right now is pretty much mostly Princess Connect and FGO. Those are the two I'm playing here most of the time. Oh, this worked so good. This is a good team. Just switching out those two. And Kaori managed to survive, which I'm happy about. With her, it really depends on the tank and the boss meta. And RNG. Ah, man. Okay, switch it to Clash. Not bad, not bad. Two, three, four, five. Okay, so to keep my eyes on them, I want to make sure they survive. Miyako, putting the girl with the blue hair in the front there, she has a real good ability to regenerate her health during her UB, but right now it looks like she may not hit it because they're hitting her hard, which is what a tank does, right? Oh, there we go. Good. The girl with the acorns is super annoying. There we go. Good. So if anyone wants to talk, what's your day been like? This morning I had to shovel snow. I had to scrape the cars off. We had about 5 inches of snow out there today. It's kind of a cool spring storm. I overall like snow. And I don't mind shoveling a little bit here and there. Yay. Switch to trial. Past parties. Looks like we switch back to... Oh, there we go. That's interesting. I like that one a little bit. I'm going to switch back to Muimi uh, from Kaori. My Muimi's not built very well because she's only a 4-star. Getting a 5th star is very difficult. Not as difficult as others. But I think I almost have enough shards to buy her 5th star. But I'm saving them in case somebody else needs more of a 5th star. There's a few of them, like you see Christina, the second girl from the left, and New Year's Yui, the first girl on the left. They're also 4 stars, and it costs the same to 5-star them. So it's just a matter of which one has more importance. Christina and Muimi are both DPS characters. Makoto, the girl in the very middle, the wolf girl, she can be, but not necessarily. Well, that worked. And we didn't lose anybody, so I'm really happy with that. Switch to Clash and go. It's actually kind of fun when I don't have to do very many trials, because if I have to do a lot of trials, I start getting frustrated. Oh, that is only a week, isn't it? Next week. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're right. That's next week. Let's see, what is it? Spring ahead, fall back. So right now would be 7:18 p.m. Whoa. So that makes the sun stay up longer at night, but go down faster in the morning. So it's going to be dark more. So right now I'm going to work at 9 a.m. and it's pretty light out. I'd be going to work at 8 a.m.-ish, effectively. And it might be just a bit dark for the first. Yep. Makoto did not make it through that. So we're going to play the RNG game. I don't think there's any consequence. So we'll see what happens. Wow, next week. Next week I think I'm going to be out of town at a hotel too, which makes it even more interesting. There are some battles where you're only allowed to bail like that once. And then there's consequences. So hopefully we have better RNG on this one. This Yui is not necessarily a healer. She's more of a buffer. The other version of Yui, this is a New Year's special edition. The other Yui is a healer. So when she casts, she heals. This one seems to be doing better again. Makoto's not really doing her best. Now Makoto's easy to get a support for. The frustrating part about the clan, the Luna Tower battles, is that in the Luna Tower battles, there's you only get one support per reset. And Doggo is like thinking hard about going out. I'll see how frustrated she gets. I missed my extra hour of sleep. Oh man. Hang on a second. Let the dog out. She likes to sit in my closet. It's like her safe space. Alright, let's see where we're at. Nozo instead of Christina. Okay, Christina, keep it just the way it is. Let's try that. Oh, wait a minute. Swap you out for June, I think is what that called for. Where's my June? There we go. June's almost to get a UB and her health's low. Despite the manly looking armor, June, the knight, is a girl. There we go. Her health goes up now that she's cast. I just had to check quick to make sure this was trial. I was like, oh no, I missed the button and it's not a trial. And that's why I've got it set to prompt me. And it looks like, yep, Makoto didn't make it. So I don't really want to lose Makoto, even though support Makotos are easy. So let's look at another version. What do we got? Makoto, Christina. So if we swap out Christina for Nozo, let's try that. So take Christina out, put in, where's my Nozo? There we go. That's it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird because I used to work, my last job, I worked a 7 to 3-ish shift because I worked with a crew that was out offshore, and it fit better with their hours. We had better overlap so that I could work with them. And that was okay, 7 to 3 actually. So I would get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock, do a workout, and then go into work, come home, have an hour or two to mess around, and then stream. But now it's been just a little bit frustrating because when I get done with my workout, I've got enough time because I'm 9 to 5 now. And I don't know if that's permanent or what, because we're a startup and we haven't really settled in yet. So I've got like an extra weird hour in the morning, so sometimes I'll cut TikTok videos, which are fun, and YouTube shorts. And, oh, come on. Oh, great. We made it. That might be a problem with RNG later. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Then I go to work and come home, and I get home about 5:15-ish, 5:30-ish, and then I've got about a half hour to quick eat. For once you're late. Hey, Sloth. How's it going? Were you part of that thing on the Discord where it was going dingly, dingly, dingly every minute with the notifications? That was kind of fun. Well, I made it through 190. Last night I threw everyone at it, and they were all dead. And I did the reset just a few minutes ago, and then, well, 23 minutes ago. And then I started, I got through 190. It took a little while to find the right team. And then now I've been working my way through. I announced, like usual, that I'll be happy to get through 5. I'd be thrilled to get through 5 in 40 minutes. I put my June up in the clan supports just because, there wasn't any, and I thought, whatever, I'll put that up. See if anyone needs it. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't restart my iPad because you weren't here to remind me. There's been a little bit of wonkiness in some of the animations. Yeah. I'm really impressed with Silly's dedication to that. That's really a lot of work, so thanks for giving them a hand. In the interest of being a good, polite person, I'm using the them. 194, so this will be my number 5 if it works. Let's see what we got. Nozo and Christine, and Nozo and Makoto. I don't even know who I've got. I forgot. Makoto? Yes, Nozo and Makoto. Okay. Yeah, earlier, before I started streaming, I guess once I'm streaming, Discord realizes I'm streaming and it stops notifications. Because it keeps asking me stuff whenever I'm streaming. Discord says, you're streaming, do you want to do this stuff? Which is good. It's kind of fun, like 4 months after they released the 190 zone, to finally have a team strong enough to handle it most of the way through. It's been fun. It was so frustrating in the 150s. You remember how bad that was? I think it took me 2 months to do 150 itself. Yeah. That was just a trial, right? Okay. Yeah, my YouTube stats say I have an excellent connection, stream settings, blah 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 blah, stream health, blah. For this, I get to stare at that. When I'm on Twitch, I don't get to stare at that. And I love Muimi's animation for that. That's so cool. Well worth getting her. Well worth putting her to 4 stars. Earlier, I was talking about the value because I've got enough to 5-star somebody. So I was looking at New Year's Yui, Christina, and Muimi as being likely candidates. Oh, that reminds me. I have 2 tickets. Whatever that's worth. What level are you at right now? If you don't mind my asking. And you don't have to answer if you do. $195, so I've exceeded my goal. What do we got here? Whoa! Look at that. That top one there? 2 tanks? That's kind of interesting. Nozo and Christine. So I will swap out Christine for Makoto in my trial run. Chris or Muimi? Yeah, kind of thinking that. So, okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, Chris or Muimi is they're both important. They're both strong swords peoples. Okay. Wow, I feel better now. Seriously, no, I'm not kidding. So I said early on in the stream too. I was like, kind of, when you're having like a slightly low day where things aren't quite where you want them to be or need them to be, and you're kind of like, oh man, this is so lame. I'm at like 190, and everybody I know is like at 240, and they're like kicking butt in the clan, and I'm only like X position in the clan, and so thanks. So June died. I'm not happy with that. Especially because June is basically irreplaceable at the moment. So let's retreat. Thank you, retreat. Start. And just as a silly experiment, let's do this. Because one of the other winning teams did have Miyako at the front, but they also had June. So I'm not sure how that stacks up. Same here. I try really hard in the CB, and I understand the meta there a lot better, especially now that I've got the clan there for support and helping me to work my way through it better. But Luna is kind of like, I've got that one team that can just get through it, and if I can't use that team, I'm like, I don't know what to do. And really, what did they do? Did they unlock it to 250 this time? Even if I can get through 1-0 day in a day, 1-0 level in a day, I'm like 50 days behind. And at 5 days per month, that's like 10 months. I'm thinking wrong. I'm doing my math. Oh, and I accuse YouTube of can't do 3rd grade math. Wow, now I feel really dumbish. I'm sorry. 5. There are 5 more levels to go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. So 5. And if I can do one a day, wow. No. I could actually be caught up by... Oh, nope. It hit the timer. Oh no, it hit the timer. And okay. So, Miyako lives, but dies. Thank goodness that was a trial. And again, for clan battles, I'm happy to get through, a million-ish per wave and call it a day if I can. But I'm really thrilled those times I got 2 million. That was really sweet. Okay, so what do I do? Past parties. So take out Yui and replace her with June. Okay. Yui, June. Begin trial. I don't know. Pudding, pudding. Yeah, I kind of got in surprised. I had a bowl of yogurt with chocolate protein and frozen berries, which was kind of a good treat. And then I sat down and started streaming because eating's been kind of off this weekend. Then I didn't bring in a water, so I'll have to go get that before I do Genshin. And of course tonight, I think, is the last night that I'm doing the sponsored thing on Genshin with Raid Shadow Legends bit. I think tonight is the last night I'm doing that. Alright, this seems to be working better. Oh, so yeah, two tanks is what it takes here. Miyako, blue-haired girl here, she, green, whatever, teal hair that is. She also can hit, but harder than June, I think. But her hits are weak. Alright, this one worked. Okay. And I'm getting sliced, thanks to the educational efforts of some of my favorite people here. I've gotten a little bit better at pulling out some intelligent statements about the girls. Discord. The heck? No, that's not true. I'm gonna go look at Discord for a second. Oh, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. This is like one of those things. Okay, I have a Twitch Discord as well, and if you go to the YouTube Discord, there's a link to it, so it's fine. You can do what you need to do. Somebody. Okay, I may end up having to go to Comic-Con with some work people or other things, right? And if I do end up having to go to Comic-Con, then I ask people, who should I cosplay as? Who do you see me cosplaying at? And so people were like, this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. So somebody went in there and posted a concept sketch of me as Diluc from Genshin. So if you wanted to see that, go ahead and go to the Twitch Discord and and you know what? And Sloth, if you want to ask the poster to post it in the YouTube Discord as well, that's great. I think that they might do that. That's actually kind of funny in its own weird way. Okay, look at me. Can you imagine me as Diluc? Seriously? I don't even know. I'm seriously more Zhongli, right? Right? It's like crickets. Anyway, this looks like a really strange team, and my Ilya is really weak. This is more like the team I've got now. This is more like the team I've got now. In fact, I kind of like this team. Take Tegan, that's awesome. Be sure to sign up for at least one of the discords and stay in touch. I appreciate that. That's fun. That's really fun. Oh my gosh. I think I've already copied this one. I, you know, it's the best effort anyone has made towards that. And I know people who are artsy, and when you talk to them and stuff like that, but you can't really, beat people and force them to do stuff. And Silly at least off just did it, and good enough for now. I can always change them later. Good enough for now. And seriously, if you've got better, give me it to me. I'm fine. I no feelings. No bad feelings or anything. All right, so we've got Nozo do. I wonder if I can go back to this without having to do a lot of. That wasn't too hard. I think that's what it was. Okay, great. And that's fine, Tegan. Go ahead and lurk. I would rather lurk, but I kind of have to say stuff now and then, because they're like about me and stuff. It's kind of funny because when I get in social situations like at work and stuff like that, I'm normally like seriously quiet. I'm the person in the back of the room who just slowly leans backwards until you can't tell the difference between me and the wall. That's me. Yeah, since you're already there, then just drop into the Twitch one and check out the picture they put up of me as Diluc. I haven't, because I'm in a stream right now, so I can't like blow it up and look at it and stuff. I just saw that it was there. Sloth, really, seriously, for all I know, you're at work and I just can't even see you. Yep, did you see that skip? That's what I'm talking about. My memory cache or something must be full on my iPad and I need to restart it. And I just keep forgetting. Oh, are we hitting the timer? Oh, that's painful. 3, 2, 1. Missed it. Dang it. Luckily, it was a trial, so it's not, these are not permanent consequences. Okay. So, look at another past party. What do we got? Oh, I hate that first team. I really do. Switch out Yui for Makoto. I'm doing way better at this one today than I did last month. I'm not kidding. I feel like this is working out really better this month than it did last month. Last month I felt so frustrated and so angry and sad. Yeah, put a timer, a Google Calendar timer or whatever you got, and say that, remind Charles to read. Yep, there it was. Did you see it? Restart your iPad now. Yes, and at 5:30 because almost always within about a half hour of 6 o'clock I'm on unless I'm not going to be on, which happens every now and then because of family stuff. Just like I could kind of almost get away with a 7 to 8 stream in the morning if I was really invested in it, which I'm not. I've actually done it a few times and like people in Europe love it. They're all like, dude, this is great. Okay, I just wanted June to finish out her thing there. June was the deep voice. I might be able to bring Yuki and Shinobu up to 5-star during the next double drops in the hard levels. What is it? 41 minutes. Wow. I may go all the way up to... What time is it? Do I have a watch thingy? Oh, wow. That's right on. I must have started right at the 0. Dude. Ah. Yeah, I know. It's going to. Got family messaging me trying to schedule some stuff here. Some of my watch software popped up and said feed me. All right. I'm so glad when the real battle follows the trial battle so faithfully that it's like nothing. Easy to just sit back and watch. 97. I didn't really expect to hit 97 today. What do we got? So swap out Christine for Yui. Yeah, oops. Back. Trial. Start. Swap out. Oh, no. Yeah, Christine for Yui. There we go. Springing ahead. I don't know. It's one of those funny things. Yes, it'll feel like I'm getting 1 hour less sleep. And that's been a problem this past week. Well, this past 2 weeks, adjusting to the new job schedule. For some reason, it's being in the office from 9 to 5 every day has just messed with my head. I think I just got so used to just leaving at 3 o'clock that leaving at 5 has just changed everything. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Is that Yori or Akari? I can't tell. I'm not smart enough. So is Yui's thing a shield or a buff or both? Because I can see the little icons lighting up, but I can't tell what they say. Okay, this looks like it's good. I'll give it a few seconds just to make sure, but it looks good. Oh yeah, easy. Okay, good deal. So apparently, my girls are close enough to whomever this example person is that I'm following kind of in their footsteps with swapping out 2 or 3 and just keep going. Man, if I get 10 done today, 9, so I got 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 2 to go. Oh, their favorite unit's head on the members. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know all my stuff was hanging open like that. It has been fun after the clan battles to go and look at my clan standings on a per boss basis. I think I was number 2 for number 2, which was kind of cool. I don't know if that stayed good. Oh, heal over time. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was shield, buff. I didn't notice the healing because I guess it's so slow. If I can get 2 more done in my time here, that would be so sweet. Okay, so get Yui and Christina. So we'll take out Makoto and put Christina back in. Wow, if I don't lose anybody tonight, this would be so cool tomorrow. I can just like flush everybody down the toilet for 200. Which is probably offensive to some people to think of it that way. Cannon fodder. Just feed the girls to the demon, whatever it is. It takes me about 10 minutes to set up the raid stuff before I do the Genshin, so probably like to leave in about 10 minutes if I can. I only want to do the Genshin for an hour tops, so half hour of this, half hour of that, and done. Yeah, and I got that, the New York Yui. It's so kind of funny for anyone who's here that isn't with us regularly. It's Sloth always said NY Yui, which is New Year's Yui, and it's always because a long time ago I worked at a job where I had to fly to New York on a regular basis for business, and while I was there, just NY, 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 NY. So in my head, it's locked to New York Yui. Oh, Maho, that was a surprisingly buff Maho, and okay, just barely made it. I'm gonna have to watch the timer. If you're ready to bail, depending on RNG. Whew. Okay, that's a stressful thing to wait till that last 3 seconds and see if I can make it. And that's okay. It's got nothing to do with me. I didn't write it. I didn't produce it. I didn't put up the money to fund it. They just wanted to pay me to promote it for a week. I'm cool with that. And Magia Record has actually turned out that way too. I don't think any free-to-play players are doing better than level B on any of the big challenges. It's really frustrating. It's one of the frustration points that I've got where I'm considering quitting, because between not being able to understand the storyline, that's forked 3 or 4 times, and most of the girls are intimately tied to their storyline. Coming in B all the time on all of the battles where you put every single last resource you had into it is just like, no, I'm tired of that. Wow, nobody's dead? You gotta be freaking kidding me. You got 20 seconds left and like nobody's dead. Okay, have to do a retreat. At 5 seconds, I can't guarantee those last two are dying. They looked like they were about to die. So let's see what else we've got in the past parties. What's the difference? Christina and Muimi, or Makoto and Christina and Muimi? Let's see what I got. Oops, wrong one. Trial, start. What do we got? I've got... Try Makoto and see what a trial looks like. But like most games, when you're in the beginner levels, it's really generous. And there you go. Thank you for that's probably more about it, because here I can auto, so I can just set up a team and watch them for a while I talk about stuff. Whereas in Genshin, I'm actually like right there. So is this battle basically with 2 healer buffers and some minions? I never really paid attention to who I'm fighting here. And that's the other thing. In Genshin, at any second, somebody could chase me down and attack me. Whereas here, all the battles are like linear. It's not like suddenly the wyvern's going to come in from the left. "31 seconds, and still." Oh, look! I've done away with the. This one looks like it's going to work. Because I've done away with the minions, now I just have to kill the 2 buffers. And you know what that's funny with Maho going tink 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 tink, like in the arena when you've got 2 Mahos going up against each other. Okay, this one I think will work. I'm so happy. I have to keep my eye on the timer, but yes, I'm happy. I need to start reading more manga. I wish I had more time. You know, if I could ride the train to work or take the bus, that would be so awesome. Self-driving car, just hop into it, read a few chapters, or, well, manga slightly different structure, but read a bit, show up at work, get out, car goes, parks itself. Yeah, but a chapter in manga is a different structure than a chapter in a book. So if you read a chapter in a book, I think it means something different from a chapter in a manga. Is that right? I've noticed that in the books that I have a tendency to read a chapter usually is like 10, 15 minutes. You healer you. All right. One more, and I'm going to call it a day because I way exceeded my. I mean, I was going for 5. I really was. I was just going for 5. That'll give me time to set up for Genshin, and then tomorrow or morning or whenever I have a minute, I can beat up 200, and then or maybe even just save it for the stream, depending on how it goes. You know. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we've got Makoto and Yui. Got Makoto and Yui, so we're good. Let's try it. Yeah, I've read manga. I've actually stood in Barnes and Noble back when that was a thing, and read some manga here and there. And then I have a relative who spent time in Japan, and I think they've got some manga. But I think their tastes are very different from mine. And this isn't specific, but you know, think of the person who has like all 9,800 or whatever edition chapters of One Piece. They've got the rough equivalent of like a Porsche Cayenne sitting on that bookshelf. when I last went. That might be true. It's just that there's fewer and fewer of them. Thank goodness Microsoft needed them for a while. This is not. Oh, this is close. What is it? 6, 5, 4. Okay. This'll work, but I'm going to get scared. And I might have to bail depending on RNG. EO in there? Oh, yep, there's EO. For a second, I was like, why are you fighting yourself? Oh, EO. Other bookstores I really liked, but I don't know if they're still in business. Hastings? That was really cool. It was almost like a coffee shop with books, I think. I do see that. I actually do get pings from that. I get the notifications and I go check it out. And some of them are in Japanese, I think, and some of them are English titles. And I don't recognize all of them because your taste and experience are way more varied and than mine. I'm a simple person that way. Okay, wow, dude, 57 minutes. This has been like the longest stream I have done on YouTube in freaking forever. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for all of this time. And I am not going to start this because, like I said, I have to be on Genshin here in about 10 minutes. But 200, I went through 10 whole. I went through 0, 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 200 in one day. Wow. If I could have made that progress yesterday, dude, how far would I be? I think 250 is the end of it. Is 250 the end? Nope, 210's as far as I go. What happens? Do I have to hit 210 before it loads? Thanks, Stormy. I did. I felt really good. So I was feeling in the groove. So thanks for hanging out, lurking, and listening. And I appreciate y'all. And I especially appreciate y'all if you're like listening to all of my stuff all day, every day. That's really cool. I like that. That's kind of fun. Yeah, it's not weird at all. I appreciate it. So thanks again, and hopefully see and hear from y'all tomorrow when I do this again about the same time. Should be fun. Somewhere in Korean and Chinese. That explains a few things. Especially the Chinese would be difficult. The Japanese would look familiar. Korean would look familiar. The Chinese would look unfamiliar. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. Like I said, if anyone wants to follow me over, I'll be on Twitch in about 10 minutes. Thanks a lot. See you later.